So, good evening. Here we are. A little change to plan this evening. Just gone 8:30. So, first of all, a little bit of apologies. I apologise due to be on at 8 o'clock this evening, but due to illness, Melanie's not joining us. But I have a more than adequate replacement. So, hello, Jennifer.
Hiya.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sitting here in my PJs, quite relaxed.
As you do. As you do.
Oh, I think we're frozen. Have we frozen? Just froze there for a
moment.
I lost
you. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I'll always come back, Stu. I always come back. Like Don't you worry.
Technology is wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. So listen, thanks very much for dropping in at such short notice. So I wonder if you can kindly introduce yourself to the viewers, please.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I'm Jenny Ritchie, also known as Jennifer Joan Coaching. So I have just become an accredited coach and NLP practitioner with the Coaching Masters. That's where I met Stu. And I have a passion of the law of attraction and mindset and helping others believe that they can be, do and have anything they desire if they practice the laws of the universe.
Fantastic. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, we love a bit of TCM, don't we?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I think Liam and Lewis are getting a bit of free advertising this evening. I think that's what's going on my end.
Oh yeah, I haven't got my merch yet. I'm waiting for mine to come through, but I've got my card. I've got my coaching card.
I mean, not I'm here. I'm a coaching master.
Oh, you're on it.
the boys will be loving that. The boys will be loving.
You get the tattoo next.
Well, I haven't got any tattoos, so I've just passed 50, Jen. So give it another 10 years, I might decide I'm going to do it. Who knows?
Never say never. So, it's always first time.
Absolutely not. So obviously we're going to talk about manifestation this evening. But in terms of your sort of background, how did you become a coach? Just to give a bit of background to the viewers in terms of how you got into sort of manifestation and the law of attraction.
Yeah, so back in 2011, my friend lent me The Secret, and that's how I discovered the amazing laws of the universe. So I practiced it for many years and manifested some amazing things. Then unfortunately, in 2018, I lost my dad and my brother quite close together. So it was a bit of, a huge trauma. And it just made me realise that, life is far too short to be stuck in a 9 to 5, very limited, and it's not something that I want to be doing for the rest of my life. And, as we say that life is very short and it's not a dress rehearsal, and do what you love, and once you do what you love and, do what your passion is, the universe will work with you. And it will give you opportunities and people in your path. So, yeah, so since that happened, it was like a launch pad for me to express what I really want to do in my life and help others. And so that's how I got into it, really.
Wow, that's some sort of story in terms of obviously going through the trauma that you went through, the loss of your loved ones. That's amazing. So you found that that's been extremely powerful for you in terms of helping you to move forward.
Very, yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right. Well, should we dive in then? I guess the first sort of question is, people may have sort of heard this before, the law of attraction. Yeah. So what actually is the law of attraction?
Yeah, so it's a universal law. There are many laws of the universe, such as gravity. If we walk outside, we know that we're going to stay on the floor because we've got gravity, and it's exactly the same as the law of attraction. It's, we're all energy, as humans, we're energy, objects, everything around us. This bottle is energy, and we're all vibrating at different frequencies. So it's like a like attracts like energy. So, the more, positive, happy, high vibing energy you give out, the more you attract back. It's a magnet. So it's working with you all the time. It's always working. And but you've got like a time where we all have bad days, and sometimes if you're in a bit of a grump and you're having a bad day, it doesn't mean that something's going to happen terrible to match that energy, but it does. You have time to back it up. It's a 50-50 balance. We're not always, we're humans at the end of the day, but it's just keeping that 50-50 balance and training your subconscious, training your mind to think happy thoughts. We can think negative thoughts if we can't find a parking space. Something so small, we make it into a big, massive, negative thing, and then it spirals out of control. Where if you just, replace that with a happier thought, then that keeps the higher vibration going with the universe.
So that's the element of if one thing's going wrong, everything starts to go wrong, and you're like, oh my goodness me, what a day I'm having. Yes.
Yeah, and the more you say that, it's like that old stubbing your toe as you get out of bed, and you're like, for God's sake, I'm gonna have a crap day, and then something else happens. You get stuck in traffic, and then that person doesn't give way to you, and then you can't find that parking space, or somebody's rude to you at work. It just spirals. But if you can just catch yourself and just replace your thoughts to more positive, happy thoughts, then that will, counteract it, So it's all about it's a mindset. It's a mindset.
Absolutely. And both of us obviously being mindset coaches, it just plays a massive role, doesn't it, in people's lives, having a positive mindset, in terms of an outlook upon things, just can change your whole day. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. And the great thing about that is we all have choice, don't we? Yeah,
exactly.
So I can choose to get out of bed and be in a grumpy mood in the morning, or I can choose not to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you touched on something called manifestation when you were having a little chat there. So just again for our viewers, what does manifestation mean?
Manifestation is basically imagining. We all can imagine, as humans, we imagine anything through imagination, and it's bringing our dreams of what we desire into reality, and it's visualizing it and feeling it as if it's already happened. And there's many different ways that how you can manifest, but it's bringing something that you desire into reality, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more to it, but that is.
Yeah. So does it come down to those three words: ask, believe, receive?
There's 4 actually.
Is there? Oh,
That's what the experts on. Yeah, that's what the secret. This is the secret here. This is the book. This is the second one they brought out, The Power. That's what they've missed out. So it's ask, believe, action. Got to take the action. Receive. Yeah, as we know, but
we all know about action, don't we?
Oh, we do. Oh, we do.
That's one of the biggest things that holds people back, as well as I do. When we're working with our clients, the biggest thing that holds people back is people don't take action. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. Yeah, because you watch The Secret on Netflix, and it's amazing, and I watch it now and again to give me a top up. But it makes you believe that you can sit on your sofa, and that dream man's going to knock on your door with £1 million with your Ferrari, and off you go. But it's that doesn't happen like that. It is something that you've got to take the inspired action. You get nudges from the universe all the time. Once you're aware of it, you'll get stepping stones to the next action step, and that's when you need to get the momentum going.
Yeah, I can't believe you're still dreaming that, Jen, are you?
I know. One day. It
will happen. Some tips then. So if I wanted to watch The Secret on Netflix, or I wanted to go and buy the book The Power, or the book The Secret, how else? What type of tips can you give people to be able to actually manifest?
I'd say number 1 is 4 steps. So number 1, I'd say, is be very clear of what you want, because a lot of us, we don't sometimes really know what we want, and subconsciously we think we want something, but really that's something what somebody else wants us to have. So it's being clear and being, you know, real with yourself of what you really truly want, what's going to make you happy. And then number 2 is recognizing the but underneath what you want. So underneath your desire. So all the BS that we tell ourselves, that I'm not enough, I'm not confident enough, and all that, and actually see, you know, what you need to work on. Okay, so that but that's stopping you, the block.
Yeah.
And also within that, within manifesting, which is a massive thing that people miss out, is loving yourself. You need to really love and know yourself on a deeper level to know what you want, really, you know, on a deeper level. But these are the basics. So yeah, so number 1, be clear. Number 2, recognize that but, what's stopping you, that blockage. And number 3 is choose to switch the switch. And by that I mean is start to take the action, start to meditate, start to write down what you want, you know, mind map and really write down of the things that you really want and what's going to make you happy. And practice gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful. That is the one thing that the Secret teaches you, practicing that every day. And number 4 is like tuning in to the universe. So by that I mean, you know, if you want, you know, you want to be, you know, happy and content and positive, and you know, you want a new job, for example, but you're acting the opposite to that and not acting as if you're worthy of that new job and thinking opposing thoughts, you're not going to line up with it. It's like being on, you know, somebody saying listen to this song and, you know, 96.6, but you're on 96.2, you're not going to hear that, you know, hear that song. So it's the same with the universe. You know, you need to act as if it's happened. And as humans, we're very conditional. We want to see things before we experience it. But really, you want to feel it first. You want to feel how you're going to feel before that has come into your experience. And that is how you manifest.
Fantastic. So some fantastic tips there, ladies and gents that are watching. So Jen, listen, thank you so much for hopping on at late notice for me. It's absolutely amazing. It's wonderful to see you. In terms of your Christmas present, are you still open for the man with £1 million and the Ferrari? Is that
That's it. Oh yeah, it's coming. I can feel it. It's coming.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to give people a little shout out. Obviously, the manifestation is a very key area for you in terms of you as an internationally accredited coach and an NLP practitioner, and I know it's very close to your heart. So I don't want to give some shout outs to people in terms of where they might be able to find you on your sort of Facebook page, your website, and then your Instagram as well. You're more than welcome to talk about that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I've got my Instagram page, Jennifer Joan Coaching, and also my group, which is Believing Your Power. I'm live in there every day. I'm very active in there. And I've also got my website as well, which is Jennifer Joan Coaching as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you do follow Jen, you will tend to find her out in the woods talking to herself.
Dodging the squirrels, the tree rats.
And making sure there's no one following you. That's normally what you do, Jen, isn't it? Well, listen, thank you so much again. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right, you take care of yourself. Thanks very much indeed.
Really enjoyed it. Take care.
Cheers, bye. So, guys, that was a little the law of attraction and manifestation. Tomorrow, I will be live with business coach. I will let you know the time tomorrow at some stage. Other than that, thanks very much for watching. It's been great having you viewing through this evening. Other than that, take care of yourselves.